According to political calculations and statistics, Atiku is leader of northern Nigeria. He has taken over from Buhari politically. I repeat, Atiku has taken over from Buhari politically. But there's a problem. A singular problem. And that problem is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Here we discuss political alignment and realignment. A lot of things are happening on the political space today. The only problem Atiku has in inheriting Buhari's 12 million votes or support is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you look at it critically, President Tinubu is taking Buhari's death personally. President Tinubu is playing that politics. He is taking Buhari's death personally. Look at how he acted during the burial. And today, a Federal Executive Council meeting is being convened by the president to honor Buhari, his legacies and what have you. You go see, say, in the next few days or weeks, some people will be talking about the good works of Buhari, showing his legacy, propagating his legacy up and down, so that Tinubu can look like somebody who the North can entrust Buhari's, at least, if not all the 12 million. Some persons will change their mind and say, let us still support Tinubu. This is politics. The problem Atiku has is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There's a report where some northern politicians, stakeholders, political stakeholders in northern Nigeria have come out to say that they trust a Tinubu. Let me find it out. They trust a Tinubu. And this is it. Now, Tinubu will inherit Buhari's northern support base. This is from Arewa think tank. I know propaganda full everywhere. I understand. Politicians are telling you things that they create. A northern socio-political group, Arewa think tank, has applauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for honoring the late former President Muhammadu Buhari with a befitting state burial in Daura, Katsina State. In a statement on Wednesday, the group's convener, Muhammad Alhaji Yakubu, described the gesture as a mark of deep respect for Buhari and a clear demonstration of Tinubu's commitment to national unity. Yakubu noted that the move has further endeared Tinubu to the north and positioned him to inherit. Politics is a very bad game. Politics is a very evil game. That's why I wonder some pastors are playing APC politics, and are these pastors really born again? Are they still in the faith? Yakubu noted that the move has further endeared Tinubu to the north and positioned him to inherit Buhari's widespread support base in the region. He expressed confidence that, like Buhari, who secured over 12 million votes from the north in the 2019 presidential election, Tinubu could enjoy similar electoral strength due to the growing trust in his leadership. As we speak, the president is convening a live broadcast. The Federal Executive Council, they don't come together to talk about Buhari and his achievement. Now with that, Tinubu is trying to sell himself to northern Nigeria. This your idol, this your God, this your Jesus, this your prophet, this person you worship. He is somebody that I respect so much. And we are on the same page. Can I get your support and your vote? And Tinubu knows how he's going to do what he's going to do, because already North is divided. I tell you, I'm telling you critically now that even in that ADC, with an Erufai is eyeing the presidency. Kwankwaso is eyeing the presidency. Ribadu is eyeing the presidency. Some other persons are eyeing the presidency. And they know that, see, for politician eye, 2031 foul. 2031. If they are going to wait from now till 2031, northern politicians for their own turn, it go foul for them. So they will scheme all they can scheme. They will plan all they can plan to make sure they position themselves in the corridor of power. I have told you that northern Nigeria, they cannot do without power. They cannot breathe. If you take away power, critically, ask northern Nigeria, go and do normal jobs. Stay away from government money and power. Northern Nigeria will be dilapidated within 1 year. A lot of things will happen. So the North can never, that is why you see they are so desperate. Tinubu understands that these guys are desperate. So he's telling Atiku, you cannot inherit all the 12 million votes, but I will need some of them amongst the Buhari'S. My brother, I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Tinubu don't convey Federal Executive Council meeting in honor of Buhari. Do you know what it is? And they go project the news all over Nigeria, especially in northern Nigeria. Tinubu is honoring Buhari at the presidential Aso Rock, saying good things about Buhari. His foot soldiers in northern Nigeria that have collected or that has been activated, that is enjoying the government, will take the news to the grassroots and tell them that what Buhari is doing, what Tinubu is doing for Buhari, my brother, a lot of things are happening. But mind you, that may not work. It may not work. At least it is a stunt. Some people, they will have an evidence that this guy did a lot. I see some influencers, some activists on social media saying that what Tinubu has done for Buhari shows how close they are, the love he has, a trustworthy, loyal friend. They are trying to create that love, create an impression that Tinubu has a personal relationship with Buhari. Tinubu's government, Sam Omaseye and Onanuga, who spoke the mind of the APC, and they shut them down. Collateral damage is it. Tinubu and his camp, they are doing collateral damage. However, it is politics. So the only stumbling block Atiku has is one, is Tinubu. Number two, if he doesn't win the 2027 presidential election, there will be a lot of division in northern Nigeria. Earlier, you know that whilst Atiku was in PDP, you know what Arewa said about Atiku. Now, because of interest, they have come together. That same thing that brought them together in ADC. If Atiku does not win, because it is sure, I have told you before, forget, it is sure that Atiku is going to win, as in take that ticket in ADC. That one, that short thing. Let's not even stress ourselves there. So Atiku, as it is, if he doesn't win that 2027 election, it don't be for him. Other guys no go agree for him. Because from now to 2027 is like, let's say, so from now to 2027 is like 1.5 years. Let's say 1.5 years. Now, if Atiku loses, Tinubu will be spending another 4 years. Let's say 5 years, 5 to 6 years. Then Atiku maybe would still want to, because that man, as I see that man is very desperate too. Now I know, say Atiku did desperate. At least he don't leave PDP for Wike. Wike, they complain, say PDP doesn't want to zone it to Southeast. Now it is opportunity for Wike and co. And they should zone their matter. There should be a Southeastern person. Let them zone it to Anyanwu now, who is their secretary, to become the presidential candidate of the party. Politicians and lies. Someone that said that he was in school, he was driving Benz. His father is general manager of many companies. The man that is a pastor. Oh God. So at least he has left the PDP. And so the only problem we are having now is, if Atiku knows what he needs to do now, he needs to die his ambition and become a legend to carry. See, you don't need to become president to be able to have that support base of Buhari. He doesn't need to become president. But if he takes the risk, and with greed and everything that followed the whole package, if he takes the risk and go for that presidency, irrespective of anything, he may lose that presidency and have issues with his generals when it comes to 2021. He knows it. All of them know it. Let us try and push this guy. Some people are praying that some people, they pray may Atiku no win inside that ADC. They pray. Some people, like, there's nothing we cannot speculate here, because politics in Nigeria, it is the more you look, the less you see. So Tinubu is playing a game on the minds. You know what happened during the last election now? You know what happened? Leg they shake, hand they shake, Baba went nowhere. This one, that one, Baba no go nowhere. At the end of the day, Tinubu deceived Northern Nigeria. This is another one. I know Northern people might not be watching this broadcast, but whatever Nigeria self, whatever it is, they don't have retentive memory. I'm telling you, whatever it is, Tinubu will be successful in this one. What he will do, just wait for after these days of mourning on Buhari. You will see some of his influencers are saying that so many projects are going in Northern Nigeria. They'll be listing it for you. They'll be using their media to push it and propagate it. Although Northern Nigeria have a very strong communication weapon, it is that their BBC Hausa and those their local radio stations. I have a friend who has a radio station in one of the northern states. So they know how to push their message. But on the national level, APC will use Tinubu and Buhari. They will use them do story upon story. They will cook story. They will put maggi, put salt, put onions. They will cook them. They will cook a dika serve Nigerians with Tinubu and Buhari. They will cook afang soup with Tinubu and Buhari, serve Nigerians. Tell you what, so many things that happen, this and that, so that North will be appeased, so that he will share. It is the same Tinubu. You go see say now they will come to tell you say Tinubu stopped Atiku from rigging out Buhari during the primaries when APC emerged together in 2015. Is it 2015 or 2014? When APC had their primaries that removed Jonathan, Tinubu stopped an Atiku from rigging Buhari. So many propaganda, whatever, agenda setting, agenda building. They will be setting agenda against an Atiku to discredit him. But however, at the end of the day, who is going to still inherit? It is a northerner that will inherit. But Tinubu is going to play a fast one on Atiku and northern Nigeria. I know that northern politicians are regretting. Why did we? How did we? They'll be blaming themselves. How did we support this man? If we had known, we have made sure that this man does not rise. Now it's difficult for us to unseat him. If we allow him win that election now, if we allow him win that election now, he will just sack all of us for work. He will pursue all of us from work. He will collect food from our mouth. Now I see Aboki they hustle online now. Now I see Aboki hustle. They are doing businesses that Igbo people are doing now. Like Igbo people are majority. Aboki, they hustle, they do online, whatever. Aboki people say that they collect dollar, they change dollar, they Aboki will get accounts where they do so many things. Now Aboki now don't they hustle because they know say, my brother, our organs them, most of them know they see food as they see before. And it'd be worse if it happens that Tinubu becomes the president 2027, it will be worse. In the next coming weeks, you will see defections upon defections upon defections. People are waiting for the morning to go. They are waiting. You go see defections. Most defections into the ADC. The APC already will be having people that will be aligning with Atiku's ADC from the APC. That does not warrant. That does not warrant that a Tinubu is not likely to win the elections. Note, if we are saying Tinubu winning elections in Nigeria, don't look at free and fair elections. Don't expect free and fair elections under this APC, under this current system we are practicing. If you're a pastor, if you're a prayer warrior, if you're an imam and you're praying for Nigeria to get better, without a foundation, what can the righteous do? That is what the Bible says. So this was the foundation of we are bringing in leaders through crooked elections, crooked institutions. Steal it, snatch it, grab it, and run away with it ideology. If you think Nigeria can get better, my brother, stop deceiving your people. So APC is not ready to play a nice guy. APC, they are even planning. It is possible that APC write elections come 2027 you go see say the one in charge of judiciary, you go call all of them together, all the INEC. Show me na federal government they appoint INEC abi. Na federal government that appoint INEC. You go call all of them together. You go come together. You go write. See, some people self they will be given a task. A rigging team will be given a task to sit down and study each and every state, how they are going to win, the strategy they are using. It is going on now. Now only this kind of time I see say within 1 to 2 years, in the first term of a president, people are already scheming to remove that president. When did the end bad governance protest happen? 1.5 years, a year, and they protested. I heard that 18 months ago they started this coalition. It tells you a lot. Like, they don't even allow the government complete 7 months. They don't start coalition. So you see that some people have already been... See, it is possible some people are contracted to rig the elections. APC is not ready to play by the books. And one thing that is good, you know why 2027 will be interesting, is that all those people, they do all those rigging, all those bad people, they know themselves. Now then they for the two parties. One day for ADC, the other one day for APC. So they will be rigging themselves up and down. They will be rigging. You'll be surprised that most people from northern Nigeria would want to work against Tinubu in the APC. While some elements will be joining the ADC from the southwest that will be giving information to the presidency to work against that party. Betrayal of the highest level of betrayal will happen in this season of election. Highest level. You see, say dollar don't they come down. Some things don't they. A lot of attacks in just 20 persons, over 20 persons were killed though in Jos. A lot of attacks. The style Buhari used to remove Jonathan, these same people may employ it to destabilize the government of this Yoruba-led federal government. I'm telling you, it's going to be disastrous. Now God will help you. You know, say when two elephant fight, now the grass go suffer. I said it before, that if Tinubu does not restructure Nigeria, he's putting the southwest most of the time in a harm's way. At harm's way, or however, is exposing them to ridicule, is exposing them to attacks. If Tinubu does not restructure Nigeria, even with this one, if he lose elections, if Tinubu lose that election, it is two ways. If Tinubu wins the election, bad for the coalition, bad for northern Nigeria. If Tinubu wins the election, bad for northern Nigeria. If Tinubu loses the election, that means this appointment where they do left, right, center, Yoruba here. It does not take them anything. They will just have to find a way. Within 6 months, they will review and review. They can even use 1 year. They can allow you, even those people that were employed as a result of nepotism, they already know that they will be on their way out. So they will be cautious of themselves. When we say they employ me because I'm a Yoruba person for this federal parastatal, and they know you, they will first change the heads. They will first change them. From changing heads, they will serve letter of the weakest link. Their own nepotism. You may be shocked that they will even be giving south or southeast most of those slots, so that they can look acceptable from everybody. I'm telling you, in the first 4 years, the North may want to form a new alliance under Atiku with southern part of Nigeria, especially the southwest and the southeast. They want to neglect the southwest. That's why I'm calling on Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whatever he needs to do, whatever chance he has started it. He cannot back down. You cannot say, I know Tinubu will go back down now. He doesn't even care. Politically, if it is his plan to restructure Nigeria in a way, he will do it. Doesn't care who is offended and who is not offended. He go do am sha. That in mind there, he go make sure that he do and make in this satisfied. Nobody is stopping him. Atiku is not stopping him. You know they look their face. Are you not shocked that a southern president has the guts to replicate what Northern Nigeria have been doing to everybody. What Northern Nigeria, they go enter power. They will put all their people for central bank, put all their people for immigration, put all their people for Air Force, in every critical, in army. They go put them for your face. They call one Nigeria. They go sabotage the economy, use and empower their brother. Their brother will come, they become billionaires up and down. They'll say it to your face. Nothing else we're doing over the years. Most times, a southern person comes, he wants to favor the north. Obasanjo come, they favor the northern part of Nigeria. That's why Yorubas no agree, say this guy, they represent us. They don't agree, say Obasanjo is a Yoruba man. No, go to street and ask people, they will tell you Obasanjo's story. They will tell you that his father is a Igbo man, blah, blah, blah. He pandered to northern Nigeria more than his own people, a southern president. Now, look at a Jonathan. He built Almajiri, left, right, center. Almajiri for here. He built school for the north. Setep. He thought he was pleasing northern Nigeria. He genuinely wanted to end insecurity. He thought he was pleasing them. Not said, no, we don't want your style. Do and come and be going. They bullied another southern president. Now, it came to the turn of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The guy became a hard knock, not for them to crack. Oh. He then try. They don't see this guy crack. The guy stand up, put in brothers. Can P2P do what Tinubu did? That's the question. I'm not praising Tinubu. Tinubu is good. He's an evil genius in his own way. See, everything I do because I want Nigeria to be structured. If I'm going to criticize the APC, if I'm going to focus just to criticize APC, I have a lot of things to say, a lot of materials, but whatever it is, criticize the APC today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. If you see somebody moving in the direction of restructuring, that is the way. You expend on your power and strength on that way that person is going towards. And I've said this before that it is only a southern president that can restructure Nigeria. A northern president cannot restructure Nigeria. That one is clean. They know they see all this kind of thing, they know they argue am. Clean, clear. Say Atiku will call restructure Nigeria for you. I've been Arewa and their gang of people, Pantami and Co, Buratai, Malami and Co. Now them go say, let us restructure Nigeria. My brother, let's not be deceiving ourselves. We only need a southern candidate that will restructure Nigeria, and it is possible in the next 2 to 3 years.